All right, welcome everybody to the March meeting of the Wireless Technology Forum. Thanks for coming. Can you believe it's March already? No, me either. I was in South Georgia today, and my car was covered with pollen, so I can tell you we are probably 6 or 7 days away from the big pollen dump. So again, we always want to talk about our annual sponsors. We couldn't do it without our sponsors. They sponsor us for the entire year. Great names, great partners. Appreciate it if you would support them. And then in particular, tonight's meeting sponsors, IBM, Ajilco, and Windows Phone. We appreciate their sponsorship. And then we're going to dive right into our next item is the Wireless Technology Forum Startup Corner. So as you know, yes, we're going to talk about big themes in our meeting tonight, but every meeting we like to encourage the startup community in Atlanta, and that's part of our kind of one of our missions is we want to promote Atlanta as a great startup and wireless and mobile community. So to that end, we're going to have Darren Pottinger come up, and he is going to give us his 2-minute pitch on BodyBoss. So Darren, I've lost my countdown timer, so I'm going to use my watch. So you're going to come on up. All right, go ahead, Darren. Welcome, Darren, to the podium.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Darren Pottinger, and I am the co-founder of BodyBoss, the intelligent personal trainer that tells you exactly what to do to get lean and sexy with absolutely no guesswork. Now, does this remind you of anyone? If your life is anything like mine, then you wake up, sit in bumper-to-bumper traffic, work at your desk for 8 to 10 hours, and then come home hungry and exhausted. You want to look lean and sexy like all your favorite athletes, actors, and entertainers, but it's just so hard, and you've tried everything. Books, magazines, maybe even an application or two, but you still don't have the results that a hardworking person like yourself deserves. What exercise should I do? How long should I run? What food should I eat? When should I eat them? I wish someone would just tell me what to do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you need fret no longer because my team and I have developed BodyBoss. With BodyBoss, you can take a body that has a little bit of that and transform it into a body that has a lot of this. Now, I know what you're... You missed startup, or... Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, he must spend countless hours in the gym, use a lot of protein powder, he's got to be juicing right. Look, that's not all true. I just use BodyBoss. Thanks to very recent advances in artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and smartphone technology, we are now able to have the most sophisticated personal trainer ever created that not only tells you what to do, but how much to do and precisely when to do it. By following the recommendations generated by BodyBoss's proprietary algorithms, getting lean and sexy is no longer difficult, but rather it is inevitable. So our next steps, we're continuing with mobile development. We're already in beta on Android. We're moving to the iPhone and eventually BlackBerry and Windows Mobile. We're looking for beta testers and partners who would like to support us in the development, the distribution, and the protection of BodyBoss for the masses. Thank you.
Moving very quickly along again, since we killed a few minutes in the beginning, I want to jump right into tonight's topic about measuring the effectiveness of mobile marketing. What is that all about? How do you measure it? What's effective? What's not? So our moderator tonight is Mari. Mari, come on up. Mari is no stranger to our group, past president and one of the co-founders, as you can see, of the group. So we're happy to have him back and go to MC tonight's session. So Mari, go ahead and take over for us and get us going.
Thank you, Merrill. I co-founded this group 7 years ago, and I've never been asked to take my shirt off. But actually, I used to do this thing with my kids, on Saturday Night Live. We pump for you, and they used to get a big kick out of it. So, and I can make my pecs go up and down at will. Okay, so I can do that, like the Arnold thing. So, just to tee it up for you, what is mobile marketing? So there's a definition here, but I'll just give you some quick examples so we can set the stage, because there's no real clear definition of mobile marketing, although it's using the mobile devices as a channel to market to enterprises, consumers, whatever. So we started with SMS. How many people out there have ever gotten an SMS message on their phone that was marketing? Yeah, and mostly we're seeing this in restaurants, car repair, service industries where they alert you, there's a deal today, $5 burrito at Moe's, sign up, or, your car's ready, that kind of thing. And then we moved on to MMS, and MMS is basically SMS on steroids. We added video and pictures and color, so people started sending out videos. And then Bluetooth came along as a standard on all smartphones, and it's a cultural thing. Bluetooth never really took off in the US for marketing, but in India and Asia, if you walk into a shopping mall, you'll be bombarded. There'll be signs that'll say, turn your Bluetooth on, and as you walk by shops and stalls and vendors, you'll be bombarded with offers of the day to use couponing. And then we've got in-game, and most people have heard of Xenia, who's just went public and made a lot of money off Facebook users. So we've got people that, Turner does a lot of this downtown where with the Cartoon Network, they develop games for mobile, and in the game there are ads or there are product placements and things like that. There are a lot of avatars and things that you can buy additional products in the game. And then we have mobile web, so that's just what it is we take the web and put it on mobile and do some marketing there. QR codes, those are those funny square codes that you see around, and QR codes were popular in Japan, started back in 2002 because we all take for granted that you can key in a URL, but if you're Japanese trying to key in an English URL, we kind of forget that the whole web is in English, all the URLs. So it was very difficult. So Docomo said, we'll use this technology that's been used in warehousing, and it instantly takes you somewhere. Because people ask me all the time, why would you want to use a QR code? You can just type in a URL. Tide.com, why would Tide put a QR code on the box? Well, because they can take you to a URL that's this long. It wouldn't be Tide.com. It would show you a video of the latest Tide product, like they just came out with these gel packs, maybe how to use it and why they're so great. And then location-based services. This is the new frontier. Every smartphone has GPS built in, and we're seeing, a lot of retailers are asking, how do I use location-based services? How do I know a consumer is in my store or proximity nearby? And so we're seeing companies like Foursquare and Twitter and people using location-based services to track your whereabouts so they can give you offers or give you better customer service. In the near future, we're going to see near-field communication. This is the thing where you take out your cell phone instead of using your credit card and you wave it across a terminal. That is not very exciting, and all the analysts have said that's never going to do anything for anybody because we have a credit card that works, and we've had those key fobs for a long time that have the chip in them, and nobody really took off with those. What it really starts working is when you go into the store and you wave that thing and it gives you special offers. And you wave it over the movie poster and it maybe gives you a free popcorn or gives you some advanced screening. So it has to do something for you. And then augmented reality. That's where you hold up your device and it turns on the camera and it will show you information. So GE's got a really cool augmented reality app for wind turbines. And their engineers go out and they hold it up and it shows the turbine and it gives them the number, it gives them the RPMs, it gives them the last maintenance. And so all that flashes up on the screen just by holding the device up. So we're seeing this, there's a startup down at Georgia Tech who has some cool augmented reality where they show a chair from IKEA and you put your phone over the directions and it shows you videos of what part to connect first. So that's going to be coming now with the power of smartphones with augmented reality. We'll see a lot of that. So that kind of tees it up for you. And one I'm remiss I left off the list was Wi-Fi, and we'll talk a little bit about that. We're seeing a lot of retailers, Home Depot, Best Buy, Sam's Club, they've put Wi-Fi in all their stores. They have had Wi-Fi for years for their employees, but now they've done it for the